Hi you guys, it's Charlie with you here at Rove Motorhomes at Gunthorpe, and today I've decided to put off the forecourt the Sunlight Cliff 540D, and it is the Adventure Edition, which does mean it comes on the 9-speed true automatic gearbox and has an increased payload up to 3,500 kg max gross vehicle weight, so it gives you an extra 200 kilos of payload compared to the original design. Now the Sunlight Cliff 450 is a 5.4 metre long vehicle, as I've already stated, 3.5 tonne gross vehicle weight. It's got a mileage count of 5,450, one owner from new, obviously on the right hand drive as well, and I've just mentioned it has got the 9-speed true automatic gearbox there, making it a very easy driver with the short wheel span on there. It does have a great turning circle as well, so perfect for all the small nut and cranny roads you're going to get to travelling around the UK and everywhere else included. Now this Sunlight Cliff in particular is a very special one, as I'm going to show you through the video. It's absolutely loaded with extras and all the ones that you're going to want as well. So straight away we can see you've got the LED daytime running lights, we've got the mirror guards just there as well. Obviously the alloy wheels with a diamond cut finish in an absolutely fantastic condition. Round this side we've got the Truma heating vent, hookup point, the cassette for the toilet, and one of the first extras, which is the gas low system. So we've got underslung gas tanks, refillable LPG, cheaper for filling your gas up, much cheaper filling gas up, and obviously just means you don't have to lug gas bottles in and out at any particular point. And being a 5.4 metre vehicle, it's going to add to the storage that you've got. It saves having a gas locker inside, potentially big enough for fitting 2 6-kilo bottles. It's all underslung, meaning all the space is going to be yours for storage. Now coming round to the back of the vehicle, you're going to notice that we've got parking sensors all along the bottom of that rear bumper. We've got an integrated reverse camera up at the top as well. Full tinted windows around for privacy, but obviously when you're inside you'll see they do let a lot of light through, so it doesn't darken anything inside. It just protects all them upholsteries from discolouring from the sunshine. But the bodywork on it, obviously it's not even 2 years old yet, is absolutely immaculate. Now on the rear corner, we've got the freshwater fill-up tank, and just there you'll see we've got the external barbecue point as well. So this was an extra fitted, as well as the Thule Omnister full wind out canopy that's along that roof line as well. So you've got the barbecue point, and what they've done is they've actually fitted it down to the back corner, because realistically when you have your canopy out, you're meant to offset it so that your barbecue sits out of the way of the canopy to stop the heat going up and discolouring your canopy, just prolonging the life of the components on the vehicle. Now another key feature that's been fitted and added to the vehicle is the spare wheel, and you'll notice it's all wrapped up nicely as well. So it's in a weatherproof cover, and the spare wheel itself had to be bought completely separate, and so did the hanger to fit it all to the bottom of the vehicle, all done by the main dealer upon collection. So it's all been added, so you can get AA breakdown cover, so if you do have a blowout you don't need to put that slime tube kit in. You've got a spare there, and you can get someone out to get it changed so you can carry on with your journey without any interruptions whatsoever. Obviously being on the 2023, we've got the new and updated Fiat steering wheel and cabin here as well, so it's going to be really nice and modern when we go inside, and under that 5.4 metres in length is absolutely brilliant. But obviously just thought I'd give you one quick lap round the outside. Obviously we've got the mirror guards on there as well, just to protect the mirrors from any branch marks. We've got the wide habitation step there, making getting in and out and loading the vehicle up nice and easy. Big step to step on to get in and out. When we open the sliding door up, straight away we're into this gorgeous front lounge space. Now I'm going to bob my zoom on, guys, so you can see a bit easier. I don't have to focus so much on where I'm pointing the camera, but you've got the double swing out table, so the table does swing out to join the driver's seat, just to make sure everyone is inclusive. Nice spacious front end, lovely place to sit down with the sliding door open. One thing about the Adventures, the Sunlight Cliff, is they actually make the kitchen worktop higher as well. Traditionally in a panel van it will stop around this area here, which obviously does limit the size of the fridge that you can buy and also how much storage you've got in the kitchen. So it's a 12-volt compressor fridge, and the controls for it have actually been put around the other side so it can be fitted in, so a much bigger fridge than naturally you will fit. We've got the level down at the front, electric step switch there as well, part leather, part upholstery with the Sunlight logo embroidered into that headrest. Obviously it's an ergonomic seat design with the headrest fully integrated in rather than being separate. 2 armrests on each chair and full swivels. Now underneath this chair is all your charger unit and electrics. Under this chair we've got 2 lithium batteries. So this vehicle, believe it or not, has not had to be plugged in once since the previous owner had it from new. It's not yet had to have a hookup lead put in for charging, and that's all thanks to the fact that the previous owner not only just put a 150-watt solar panel on the roof to charge them lithium batteries, but they've also put a B2B charger unit in. And a B2B charger means that the vehicle, as it's driving, the alternator not only charges the vehicle battery in the front under the floor, but it also charges your 2 lithiums as well that are sat down there. So still to this day, not needed to be hooked up as of yet, which tells you everything you need to know about this adventure vehicle. If you just want to get off and roam and keep going without no destination, just keep traveling, this could be the right van for you. Now, into the cab, you're going to notice we've got the updated Pioneer head unit. Now, this head unit, massive optional extra, you know, a lot of money's worth there, which I don't need to disclose. I think you guys know how much these things are worth anyway. But involved in this, you've got Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. If you click this button here, it displays your reverse camera constantly as you're driving. And as part of the navigation, something that I thought was brilliant, when you go on the nav, you can actually click a button, it'll show you all the local campsites and list them all there for you to see as well. So if you're thinking, oh, could do with finding a place to stay, no need to get your phone out. You just click on here, sift through the ones with the ratings and click which one you want to go to, and it'll direct you straight there. Now, obviously, you can see 9-speed true auto, so it's the new automatic gearbox where if you just lift your foot, the vehicle will start driving itself. I've got cruise control on there as well with your speed limiter. The vehicle, just so you know, has been fitted with an upgraded Thatcham immobiliser, alarm system and tracker. So it's fully covered for insurance purposes. Electric windows and mirrors with your start-stop technology there because it is a Euro 6 vehicle. And then obviously you've got your backup immobiliser point and your dipped beams. You do have certain drive modes on here, so we can go through economic and things like that to save on miles per gallon. We've got the traction control, central lock-in. Because it's a 23, we've got USB-C charging and USB, and then we've got the spare 12-volt point as well. Full cab blinds all the way around the front, full Remis cab blinds, and you can see up here, part of the alarm system, your volumetric sensors. Into the cab, and you've got this little vent just here, which is fed from the vehicle's fan system. So if you put it on hot, it's going to be hot in there. If you put it on cold, it can utilize this as a cool box to put in your sandwiches and drinks in here on long journeys, keeping them nice and cool. We've got one cup holder down here, 2 down at the bottom with the inserts in, so you can take them out if you've got bigger bottles you wish to put in. But obviously very nice and stylish, new Fiat cab, and it all smells really nice and new as well, which is also a big bonus. But as we turn around, you've got a TV bracket up on the wall there, and this is going to lead me on to my next point of the vehicle. So TV bracket, 12-volt TV point, and then because most TVs are Wi-Fi nowadays, the previous owner has had Motorhome Wi-Fi fully installed to the vehicle. It will obviously require a SIM by the next user, so you just get a pay-as-you-go top-up SIM. So that then allows you to look at obviously exploring the options of smart TVs and other devices as such to stream and watch your television from whilst using this lounge. Now you've got 2 of your passenger seat belts in here as well, so 2 here, 2 here. So we've got 4 seat belts, and then as we go towards the back, you're going to see where the sleeping arrangements come from. 2-ring gas hob, mixer tap and basin unit. We've got another USB and USB-C charger point there. This was obviously upgraded from the build from factory as well. 2 kitchen sockets, so we've got plenty of power around here, and we've got tank heaters. Now obviously we just kept this bit of tape over it just to make sure no one leans on it and accidentally turns them on while the vehicle's with us. And this here is to point out exactly where the on button is for the 12-volt compressor fridge. So it's a touchscreen module. You just hold your finger on that, and that then controls the entirety of the fridge, which is located just down here, which I think is a brilliant idea, having it on this side of the kitchen rather than this side. Opening the door there, you know, you're going to make yourself a bit more uncomfortable, whereas having it here, there's plenty of space still, leaves the walkway up and down still very free. A nice freezer box in the top, shelving units all the way down. It is a big fridge, considering we're in a 5.4 metre panel van. Now underneath there, we've got various forms of storage and a little bit of secret storage down at the bottom. Just here, we've got another deep drawer, all on the soft close as you can see, and then some more shelves at the final one, with an additional bit of storage underneath that shelf just there. LED lights all the way around. Into the top, we've got some storage, more storage in the cupboards in the back as well. Nice and ideal, located closely to the bed, so we can utilise these for clothes and things we need, daily items when getting up in the morning. Now the previous owner did add this rail in the back, which is fully removable, but it's just there to I think it was for more insulation, that was it. Because you've got the back windows there, even with the blackouts down, just having those there to give it more of a homely feel, and it just kept the cold out from all the seals around the back doors, being with the bed all the way at the back. so it just keeps it nice and warm. But it is fully removable, and there is some additional locking devices on the doors internally as well, just to rest anyone's nerves who's into the wild camping side of things. Now, underneath the bed, there's loads of storage for the garage. This bed, as you can see, can come out all together. So what you can do is I'll put it down just so you can see the actual bed itself and the size of it, which is a very, very generous size. Obviously, sleeping transverse left to right or right to left. I'd advise left to right, just because this TV bracket will extend all the way out to here, meaning if you lay left to right, you can watch TV from the comfort of your own bed, which was the idea. But all these cushions can just so easily stack up on this side. And what we can do, we can actually, because it's a shorter vehicle, and there will be at some point, sometimes you may need to use this in day-to-day life. These two lift out completely. This lifts out completely, and you've got a constant walkway straight front to back for this large storage. And don't get me wrong, even whilst the bed's made up, we can still utilise, well, that's what it's made for, putting large items in. We can take more away with us, we can go for longer durations, and obviously that's all the storage for it there. But say if you needed to use it and you need something bigger to go in, you can take these out, stack them up on there as well. So there's some ratchet straps to keep it all down and tight, and that will create one entire walkway all the way through with loads of space to use. Under here is your fresh water tank. So it's obviously internal, going along with the winterization of the vehicle, make sure it can have some all year round usage. So no matter where you want to use it, the water's fully protected. So no matter what time of year, what country, what kind of weather, the Adventure Cliff, well, this Adventure Cliff 540 is ready to take it. The little bars on the windows there to stop toddlers falling out. So if you want the windows open in the night time for cooling, along with the skylights, we can certainly do that. Carbon monoxide and smoke detectors there too. And then we have the central washroom, which, if you ask me, I'd say is very spacious for the size of vehicle. The shower head comes out of the basin unit, so it's a 2-in-1, saving on plumbing as well. And then you've got a nice, obviously, basin unit, as you can see, with some good storage underneath. Got the cassette swivel toilet, which is fairly used. Electric flush, some more storage in the top there as well. And we've also got the dry rail. So this can come down. We've got heating vents at the bottom. You put your wet clothing hanging from there, and it'll drip off into the tray and down the plug hole and make them nice and dry for whenever you need to use them next. So this is a removable board, but it has been bought as an extra, so you can walk over the shower tray without worrying about cracking it and damaging it. So it's just there for that extra layer of protection. But really, really nice, airy, bright, nice washroom, full curtain to stop the walls getting wet. Very, very well designed. But overall, I'm looking at the finish as well. Sunlight obviously being a sub-brand of Hymer, there is going to be certain characteristics that do get transferred over, and everything does seem very solid and very good. The control panel is very easy to use. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 buttons all in all. This just tells if the vehicle's hooked up. We've got the Truma iNet box, so it's gas and electric heating, hot water. We've got a monitor here that monitors all the lithium batteries and the powers that they're on, and you can go through the settings, see what draw you've got, how much amp power you've got left, so you can work all that out as well. So that's been fitted for the convenience. We've got a full fly screen, so if I just close that down, you'll see from the outside it's got a full sliding door fly screen to obviously keep them mosquitoes out, which obviously is a huge benefit. Lets all the light in, but just keeps out any flies and things like that. Now, I've mentioned a couple of the extras that have already been fitted to the vehicle, which is obviously good for you to see and note down, because it's hard to see otherwise. But the router for the internet box is on the top, which you might be able to see if I come around to this right side. So it's a proper router, Wi-Fi signal, so you get some really strong signal strength. And the solar panel is up there as well. Obviously, you've seen the tank heaters on there. There is a safe in the vehicle that is fully fitted, and both keys are there. So if we need to leave any valuable items in, we certainly can. That is located, well, I'll show you that if you came down, so I can't tell. But all in all, guys, it's had very, very minimal usage, absolute abundance of extras that only make it a better vehicle. And it's fully kitted just to get off and go without any destination. Keep traveling to your heart's content, go absolutely wherever you want, and you'll get the same experience because you've got the gas and electric heating and hot water on there. So you can always have the heating, hot water on the gas on the wild camping side of things. And with it having in the underslung gas, it's going to be cheaper refilling as well, bringing that cost of motorhoming down, which we all wish we could do. It's got a wind out canopy. Everything's been fitted in the colours of the vehicle, so it's all matching as well. So it looks really smart, really neat. The paintwork's brilliant on the vehicle as well. Obviously, you will be able to see that partly from where you're looking, but better so when you're actually stood in front of it yourself. But all in all, some absolutely fantastic extras on the vehicle that are going to boost that performance. But if you did want to find out more about it or come down and see it for yourself, it's located at our Gunthorpe depot, and there's plenty of vehicles here, so you can come down and take a good look around. Being 5.4 metres, it's going to go nicely on the front row. But if you do have any questions or want to book an appointment so the vehicle can be set up appropriately so you can envision what it'll be like using it, give us a call on 01158 223 157, and we'll be happy to run through the vehicle with you, all the extras that are involved, and get you booked in for a viewing so it can be set up accordingly. But thank you for watching the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. I certainly have, and hopefully we'll be seeing you soon. Take care.